Well, hello there, and welcome to Coffee Clatch. I'm your hostess, Eppie-sode. Now you're asking, what is a coffee clatch? Well, that's where a group of friends and neighbors get together and they have their favorite beverage, and they have some fun and talk about everything under the sun. When your friends and family can't get a hold of you, you just tell them you're at the Coffee Clatch and invite them on in. They're always welcome.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee Clatch. I'm your hostess, Eppie-sode, and I hope you are well. Well, summertime in the Northern Hemisphere. Oh, and it's been a hot one. Texas had the dubious honor of nearly breaking, I think it was a 100-year-old record. I don't know how old it was, but anyway, it was a record of, I think it was, they missed it by like a few days. It's like 40 some odd days of over 100-degree temperatures. You know, and it's been that way here as well, only here it's been very humid. Oh, well, you walk out and you just can't breathe, and it's just not pretty. You know, and to me, anything over 100 is just extraneous, you know. It's just hot. And, you know, why is it that when you're in the middle of something, such as the floods that are going on here in around here with the Missouri River, you know, because they're affecting South Dakota, Iowa, and Nebraska. So it's like a tri-state area right here in the area, and I'm sure there's more flooding either way. But you know, when you're in the middle of something, it seems like you're hyper aware, and it seems so much worse than you get caught up in that drama, I guess you'd say, where, you know, because it's on the radio and it's on the television and it's, you know, on the newspaper, and it's always just in your face. You know, you hear people, oh, you know, sandbagging, and you see the centers with all the sand heaped up and the bags there ready for you to fill, and you know, we had even some of the there was a helicopter that came in. Don't ask me what kind, because I don't remember. But anyway, it was from, I think, the National Guard, and they came in and they were lifting the sand, the great big sandbags for the levees and stuff to try to stop the water. Well, anyway, so now that's all kind of calmed down. The water is starting to recede. However, I think for some of the trees that were like over half buried all summer long, it's too late. You know, they're already, you can see the leaves are starting to get all funny looking, yellow and funny looking, you know, that they're going to have to be probably cut down because of all they've been standing in water all this time. So it's kind of sad in that regard, because if there's one thing Nebraska needs is more trees. For sure, for sure. And it's funny because Nebraska is the home of Arbor Day. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to get back with our warnings, product labels, and we'll go through those. And my apologies for being so late. But here we go. Warning: Riders of personal watercraft may suffer injury due to the forceful injection of water into body cavities, either by falling into the water or while mounting the craft. Now, this is in the manual for a jet ski. Yeah. Warning: do not climb inside this bag and zip it up. Doing so will cause injury and death. And this is a label inside a protective bag for fragile objects, which measures 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters by 12 centimeters. Okay, yeah, it could cause injury. Do not use as earplugs. This is on a package of silly putty. And I know there's some doctors out there that are going, yeah, I've had to dig a lot of it out of the ears. You know, I don't know why, but yeah. It conforms to the ear canal, gets warm, and anyway, leave it to a kid. Please store in the cold section of the refrigerator on a bag of fresh grapes in Australia. Now, a refrigerator is supposed to be cold, isn't it? So, why do they have to tell you to put it in the cold section? I don't know. Warning, knives are sharp. On a package of a sharpening stone. Yeah. You know, it just makes you wonder, why are these necessary? It's just like, I don't know. Not for weight control. This is on a pack of breath savers. With your breath, it smells real good. Twist top off with hands. Throw top away. Do not put top in mouth. Now this is on the label of a bottled drink. I don't know. I don't know. My imagination goes wild on that one. I don't know. Theft of this container is a crime. Now this is on a milk crate. Well, yeah, till they started making them separate. Yeah, I can understand why they were stolen, quote unquote. Do not use intimately. This is on a tube of deodorant. Not going there. Not going there. No, 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 no. Warning, has been found to cause cancer in laboratory mice on a package of rat poison. Isn't that the whole purpose of the rat poison? Fragile. Do not drop. This is posted on a Boeing 757. And they are finding that the fragile, especially with all the run-ins with other airplanes on the runways. Cannot be made non-poisonous. This is on the back of a can of de-icing windshield fluid. Yeah, it's very, very poisonous. You know, there's always one of them that just brings you right down, you know. So, turning our eyes to the skies. Now, some of these are past, and I apologize. Yeah. Asteroid Vesta is closest to Earth in the first week of the month, dimly visible to the unaided eye, and highest at midnight. Did anybody see it? This is the brightest visit for the next decade. So you gotta wait 10 more years if you missed it. Saturn stands above the moon on the 3rd. It is low at nightfall in the west. Venus is gone, passing behind the sun on the 16th. Jupiter, the sky's brightest current object, improves from magnitude minus 2.4 to minus 2.6. It rises at about midnight on the 1st and at 10 p.m. by the 31st. Mars is still inconspicuous, rising at mid-month at 3 a.m. So it's early riser. Mercury is a faint morning star at the end of the month, but will soon improve. The famous Perseid meteor shower on the 11th through the 13th will be washed out by a nearly full moon, because the full moon is on the 13th. Which is at the 14th hour and 57th minute. You know, and I've always wondered, is this what is? I think this is Eastern Standard Time, but I'm not going to swear to that. Okay, the best days to quit smoking: August 14th and 19th. Begin diet to lose weight: August 14th and 19th. You know, it's kind of interesting because you quit smoking and lose weight. Yeah, right. That's good. If it works. Cut hair to encourage growth, August 3rd and 4th. Cut hair to discourage growth, August 19th and 20th. To have dental care, August 1st, 2nd, 29th, and 30th. To start projects, August 30th and 31st. To end projects, August 27th and the 2nd. So August is also known as the full sturgeon moon. And the reason for this is that the Native American tribes, pardon me, of the Great Lakes and the Lake Champlain areas found that the fishing, that the sturgeon were most readily caught during the August full moon. Others called it the green corn moon or the grain moon.